Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to our channel. We're Los and Michelle and we're so happy to have you here for another video inside our home. We love sharing everything that we've been doing lately in our home because I know that some of you are also in quarantine and you're looking for projects to do around your house. So we hope that this video serves you as some form of inspiration.
So in this video, we're going to be showing you how we gave a facelift to our laundry/mudroom area for about $300. This is one of those aspects in the house that we use a lot, but I feel it really just doesn't get that much attention like it deserves. And it was so nice to make changes to this room, not only to make it prettier, but also more functional for us. So make sure to watch this video until the end so that you can see how we renovated this place for about $300 and also give you some inspiration about what you can do maybe in your house as well.
But before we begin, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be one of the first persons to be notified whenever we put a new video. Thank you to all of you that have subscribed for your support, for being there, watching, subscribing, commenting. We're so thankful and we hope that this video serves you.
So now on to our laundry room/mudroom facelift. When we originally moved from New York City to Texas, we were just so grateful for this space. If you've ever lived in an apartment in a big city, you know that having a laundry room inside your home is practically a fairy tale. So when we lived there, we would have to go outside of our home to do laundry room, whether it was cold or it was hot, and it was seriously one of like the worst chores to do. Like, we dreaded doing it. So sometimes we would have to spend the entire day just doing laundry since we had to go outside and do it and just like watch our clothes just washing and drying. So having this space in our home was just so nice. Having a washer and a dryer and a place for it was really just like a dream come true. And at the moment that we bought the house, we could care less the way that it looked because we just wanted a place that had a washer and a dryer.
And I agree. I mean, this space, it has been amazing because back in New York City, I mean, we have to go out and in the snowstorm or whatever if we wanted to dry our clothes. It was just crazy.
Yeah. So, but I feel like that the longer that we've been here, we just wish we had a room that looked a little bit better and also was a bit more functional. And the way that our house is built, this room is sort of like the entrance that we have from the garage to the inside of our home. So it's kind of like the thing that we see every day also. So I think that it's what you would call a mudroom. So even though the space might not be the biggest room in the house, it definitely gets used a lot in this house. So because of this, it gets really messy, really fast, and it's one of those rooms that I kind of used to just close the door before any guests came in, so they wouldn't see that. But now that's not sort of the deal anymore.
But before we begin with the update, we want to share with you some pictures of what this space looked like. And here is what the space looks like before.
So if you notice, it was super cluttered and just aesthetically unpleasing. It was really just a washer and a dryer space. And before we did anything to this room, we kind of just made a list of things that were not working for this room and for us. So the first thing that we did not like about this room was that it didn't really have a place to fold our clothing, and the shelf that it did have was almost falling apart. So in addition to this, the paint here needed some touch-up as well as the ugly cabinets that it currently had.
In terms of the mudroom, we would always have a pile of shoes in front since we don't like going inside our house with shoes.
So this definitely made a clutter issue in this already tight space. So lastly, we didn't have any place to put like our bags and our jackets when coming in, so this made even more clutter, which usually ended up on top of our washer and our dryer, just mixed in with like clothes that I hadn't folded. And please tell me I'm not the only one that has this issue, that has, you know, their clothes, you know, takes about 7 days to get folded.
That's true.
Sometimes it happens. I mean, we're busy and it doesn't get done, but I'm getting better.
Anyways, so let's talk about how we fixed all this and how we transformed this room in about a day.
So the first thing we did was we painted the cabinets white with the same paint as from the bathroom. So for this, we used the Valspar cabinet paint in ultra white, which again, we had done in our bathroom. And it just made the room so much nicer. It was definitely like a nice facelift for the cabinets and really brightened up the space.
We finished off the cabinets with the same hardware that we put in the bathroom. The center bar pull by Edison Lane in brushed nickel.
So these changes, like I said, really elevated the space so much, and it made the cabinet so much more useful. We eventually even went ahead and painted the old rod as well, and it just completed the overall look and the aesthetic. So it looks really, really nice. I love my cabinets now. They're not that ugly orange color anymore, and they're nice and pretty now. And also now they're bright and they're white, which I really, really do appreciate now.
The next big change that we did was paint the entire space. And for this, we used the same wall paint that we used in the bathroom. Ultra Pure White from Behr from Home Depot.
So it looks a little bit bluer in this room because of just lighting. There's no windows in there, obviously, like in our bathroom. But as well, just like with the cabinets, it brightened up the space, which is really what I wanted. It was such a dingy space. I do not honestly spend any time there doing anything. I used to not even fold clothes inside there. I used to take my clothes and go because it was just so dingy. But now it's just so much brighter, and it makes me sort of want to be in the room. So I am super, super happy with the results of this color.
After all, we removed that old white shelf that was falling apart.
And then we added my favorite part to this laundry room, the tabletop. So we've been wanting a large area to fold clothes in there for the longest, and we were just so surprised how easy and affordable it was to make this. So if you want something like this, I'm telling you, this is so easy, and just kind of listen to what we did. So the first thing that we did was we bought plywood at Lowe's. And it's fairly inexpensive, so it was really, really easy. Before we went ahead and we took careful measurements of the space. So we were actually able to get the plywood cut at the store to the exact measurements that we needed in the space. We also bought additional longer pieces of wood that we lined the wall with. So we also attached a piece of wood in the middle so that the board wouldn't sort of fold inwards. So after that, we stained the plywood a dark wood color because we really wanted contrast in the room. And then we waited for it to dry and attached the wood onto the wall. And it was really, really easy. So we finished by adding some caulking on the board to the wall, so it just gave it that like nice touch of, finished, and we were done. So we're so in love with this because now we have a space to fold clothes while doing laundry, as well as placing items that we're using. So it was just a super DIY project that was seriously inexpensive and just makes a statement piece in this room. I mean, as soon as you look at that, you see it and it makes that nice contrast with the wall, and it's not just like the washing machine there. So I really think it helps with clutter, and it was a nice piece.
Alright guys, so now let's talk about how we styled this beautiful room.
We went ahead and then styled the laundry room with, first of all, this cute wicker basket. So the one that I have here is actually from Target. We also added a cute faux plant, which is also from Target, as well as some products we always need in our hand when we're doing laundry. So we have some wooden hangers also on the pole for hanging our clothes. They're a little bit more delicate when we're washing and we're drying. And I feel like these small details not only make the space super cute, but they also make it more functional. So this has really been speeding up the laundry process for us, and honestly, the fact that this room looks so good makes it kind of nice to be in, and like, I actually enjoy being in there and folding clothes as opposed to before where I just used to take it and kind of run.
So now let's talk about what we did in the mudroom portion of this room.
So first of all, the main issue that we had in here was that we didn't really have storage in here, and usually that just cluttered up the space with shoes and bags, like we said before. So in order to put our shoes, we bought the Cubicle 3-pair shoe storage bench by Closet Made, and we absolutely love it. We added some wicker baskets from Target, and it just really completes the look. So I love this piece of furniture so much because not only does it hide away our shoes and remove clutter from the space, but it also has a cute little bench. I mean, how adorable, like why not? Anyways, but Elise can just like come here and just sit on here and put on her shoes before we're leaving. So I just really think that this little bench, it was a really small investment, but it is so useful.
Yeah, it is so useful. I mean, I really like it, even though I don't use it, but I know I like the fact that I can put my shoes in there, because Michelle used to have a heart attack every single time I used to leave 2 or 3 pairs of my shoes out there.
So in addition to the bench, we added the Sheets wall mounted coat rack by Kenora Gray on the wall with the bench. We went ahead and decorated with some cute art and frames, as well as a little faux plant from Target, and I just love this piece so much. I mean, it is so cute, come on. But also, I just like the fact that we can hang our bags and our jackets and our sweaters. I can put Elise's bag from swimming there, and I don't have to look for it all over the place. It has a place now. It just helps so much with the clutter problem that we had on top of the washing machine. That's not happening anymore because now we have places to put things. And I also feel like this piece has added so much pretty. It looks so cute. So not only is it pretty, but it's also solving some major issues in our home.
And as always, we are going to be telling you how much we pay for each one of these things in case you're looking to get inspired and get some of these things to do it in your own home.
So the first thing that we added was the cabinet paint, and that was $40.
Then the cabinet hardware, we paid about $15.
Then for the wall paint, we paid about $45.
Then we had plywood, it was about $15.
Then we had to buy that extra wood so that we can mount the plywood, so that was $6.
The wood stain was like $7.98, but let's round it to $8.
And then also we had to put the caulking, that was around $6.
Michelle's laundry basket was about $30.
Sorry, I really liked it. Anyways, the wall mounted coat hook was $73.
The shoe bench was $70.
And I'm gonna say the other like styling pieces was about $20-ish. I maybe more, but let's not talk about that here because Liz is here.
Oh, okay. So, well, this brings a total of $328 according to Michelle. So,
give or take. But I just really think it was cute. It was easy. Again, it took us about a day to do. And it's just so pretty how everything turned out. We're so happy with it. We love how not only is this room looking good now, but it just works so much better for us. Like, I think I'm gonna keep that door open now as opposed to closed when guests come in, because I love looking at it. It looks really nice. And also, it works better for us. So like we can get laundry done. When we're coming in, we have places to store things. And again, it was quick, easy, and an inexpensive makeover that I think anybody can do in about a day if you want to go ahead and do that. So if you have any questions, make sure to comment them down below and we will try to go ahead and answer all of them.
thank you so much for watching this video and stepping into our home one more time. And as always, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and see you next time.